So hi guys, welcome, good morning to this 30-minute morning class designed with those of us that sleep on our side and predominantly those of us that sleep more on one side than the other as well. So I'm going to give you opportunity to spend a little bit more time on whichever side you need to. So for now, come into a position that feels comfortable. So you might still be a little bit sleepy. We're going to take some Kalabati breaths. So if you would like a tissue, you can just blow nose, just to clear out anything that might be hiding in there. Kalabati, if you haven't done it before, I just suggest that you just keep the breaths really even, nice and steady. As soon as you feel it a little bit kind of out of control, just take a pause and then come back to it. So all we're going to do is, using the belly muscles, draw the belly back to the spine. And in doing that, force a deep exhale. And inhale will just sort itself out. So that deep exhale will trigger the inhale. So we're going to take 3 rounds of 15 breaths, in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale deeply to prepare. Inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. So keep with that same rhythm if that felt okay. Otherwise, you can just speed it just a tiny little bit up if that's what your body's asking for. Same again, 15 deep exhales. Inhale. And then exhale through the mouth. Last time. Inhale. And then exhale through the mouth. And just spend a few moments just noticing how that's made you feel. Belly probably feels a little bit warmer, a little bit constricted, but in a nice way. Just allow the blood pressure to resettle. Just started to get things moving. And however you're comfortable, we're going to come into a side stretch. So if you have been cross-legged, think about changing the cross of your leg. We're going to take the right hand to the floor. And if you can, keep the elbows straight, because we're going to really use it to press in. Push the heel of that right hand into the ground. Open up the side of the left rib cage. Top arm comes up and over. Yeah. And we reach through the fingers. Pressing the left hip down into the ground and pushing that right hand into the ground. Keep everything as it is, but lower that hand. Turn the palm so it faces down. And then when you feel a sensation, stop there, pause, and then move through the wrist. And then take the hand behind you. And maybe take the head a little bit in front. So this is really just finding those areas that need a little bit of space. So it's just a little head movement. The arm is coming back. And then hand comes down by the side. Use those strong muscles to lift you up. And then other side. Left hand comes down, left elbow straight. Lean in. Top arm comes up and over. Brilliant. And really reach through. Opposite hip really presses down. And then leave everything as it is, but take the hand down a little bit. Turn the palm and reach the hand away. And again, point and flex through the wrist. And then maybe take the hand behind you and then just allow the head some freedom. You're welcome to turn and at the shoulder as well. So again, a couple of breaths doing whatever you wish. And then hand comes down by the side. As we exhale, we're going to come up, draw the belly in, just like Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati. Reset here again, change the cross if you sat cross-legged. And then twist over to the right. And then from here, with that nice easy twist, we're going to make figures of 8. And if figures of 8 feel a bit weird, imagine the fingers of 8 being drawn by the nose with the head. If you prefer the idea of the infinity sign, go for it. And then just steady the breath, steady the eyes in that central position. And then other side. Again, figures of 8. And as we move, you can move the speed of your choice, but just notice if one side feels any different. It's got any different communications. Come into the center. Just allow all of those movements just to kind of reset so that waterous pond just becomes a little bit stiller. And then from here, come all the way to hands and knees. Cat-cow. And really focus on the movements of the upper back through our cat and cow. As we exhale, we're going to round through the back, take our head in. And as we inhale, tuck through the toes. Really important to tuck through the toes because our feet have spent a long time being pointed. So really tuck and press the heels away. Round and find space through the upper back as you exhale. And then let the chest fall through as you find those back bends using the feet. Last one. And then see if you can find neutral toes just wherever. Have a look at the hands and are there kind of creases in the wrists doing the same thing? If not, can you change it so that they're doing the same thing? Does that change anything going on with the shoulder? And then lift the belly up. We're going to take the weight through the right knee and lift the left. So the left is just hovering. We're going to keep the knee in line with the other knee and keep it bent as we take it out to the side. Fabulous. So one of these, or maybe both of these hips has spent a long time being squished overnight. So we're just getting a little bit more blood flow to the area by switching it on. And then reset here, take a breath, and then take some really lovely circles with it. So it should feel quite nice and easy now we've fired it up. Last one in this direction. And circle through the other way. And then reset. If it's a little bit too early to be on your wrists, you can come off and be on your forearms, totally fine. So same again. We take the weight through the left. The bolster's going to be in my way. And we lift the right knee, keeping it in line. So don't be tempted to take the knee further forward. And we're just opening up. Take a little breath. And those circles. So I had been pointing my foot, but I've flexed it. Just because, as I said, we've done a lot of pointing in our sleep. Other direction. Yum. And then reset. So hopefully that just feels a bit warmer, a bit more online. From here, we're going to keep the hips and the knees where they are, and we're going to walk into puppy. If puppy doesn't feel great, adjust where the knees and the hips are, and adjust how far you walk out rather. You can even pop a bolster underneath your chest to support you. Either way, we start to open up through the chest, back is nice and long, and we keep the elbows lifted. And then imagine as we inhale, we're spreading through the shoulder blades, we're lifting the upper back, and as we exhale, we're dropping the chest through the shoulders. As we inhale, we lift, and as we exhale, we drop. Inhale as we lift, exhale to drop. Last one, inhale, lift, and exhale to drop. Inhale, walk the knees to the hands, have a little bit of a rock, and then make your way to down dog. And try and make your down dog a little bit shorter than usual and a little bit wider, so you've got a fairly nice little calf stretch. And I like to be on my fingertips when I'm in a little bit of a shallower down dog, so feel free to change it up. And just have a little bit of a side to side bending, pedaling movement. Pull the weight into the feet, into the heels, and then walk your hands back to your feet. Feet snuggle under you, hip distance apart. Interlace your hands behind you, open through the chest, and almost pull the arms apart. So the hands try and part. Chest is forward, knees are soft. And then from the heels, inhale as you come all the way. Reset here, have a little bit of a shake. So we're going to do something slightly weird. We're really going to wake up now the actual kind of outsides of the hips. The superficial, which is going to carry all the way down to the deeper levels. We're just going to use our fingers. You can tap, or I really like to almost like keyboard my fingers like this, and tap as well. So take your hands and literally you're going to tap the outside, the side. So the parts of your head that have been laying on the pillow, we tap. So you might think about it and go, oh, actually, I kind of take my head like that, so maybe it will be more here, or maybe you're more tucked under, maybe you're more here. You might even be able to feel the difference in some of the fibres. Don't forget the ear. So tapping and keyboarding, just whatever feels really nice. And then release, and then just really nice massages. Couple of breaths. If you haven't already had your shower, then you can make the most of it and take little circles through the top of the head. So literally as if you've just been getting a head massage just before someone cuts their hair. Cuts their hair? How random, cuts your hair. And then release. Same idea, but we're going to use the whole hand. Whole hand comes to the opposite shoulder. And again, it taps. They're quite gentle. And as you're tapping, have a think of where that shoulder's been during the night. So it's not just a case of we're on our side and our shoulders on our side. We either tuck the shoulder in or we turn the shoulder away. So depending on what you've done, or maybe you've done a combination, you might need to give those areas a bit more attention. You might even feel the difference. Lovely. And then just grab hold of some of the skin, pull it away from the bone. If that feels a bit weird, feel free just to keep tapping. Other side. Nice. And then same idea, tapping at the sides of the waist. It's quite nice to do this in tandem because it feels like little vibrations carrying through, like meeting in the middle. And then just a little bit of a massage. Okay, so hips, they really have borne a lot of weight. So we're going to use the heels of our hands and we're really going to fairly strongly tap in. So obviously you don't want to be so strong that it's bruising, but you want them to be awake. You kind of want the blood flow to come in. And also not only that, but you want to notice if those two areas feel different, and tap all the way down to the side of the knee as well, as long as there's no pain there. All the way up. And then other side. And you are welcome to pause me. If this is feeling great, you can pause me and do the whole body. We're just focusing on the sides of the body, so feel free. Have a little show. Right foot stays where it is, left foot comes back. Now those of you that I normally teach, normally when we come in to lift that leg, we kind of tuck under so we've got space. What we're going to do now is we're going to stick the glute out and lift that leg. Keep it there, bend the knee, flex the foot, and then windscreen wiper the ankle. So to the best of the ankle's ability, we're kind of going to the sides. Big toe of that front foot, that standing foot. And then just circle the ankle out or replace the foot, other side. Left foot strong and steady, right leg comes back. We stick the glute out, so there's a lovely, lovely curve. That's something that we've been lost while we've been sleeping on our sides. And then we lift here, we flex the foot, we bend the knee, and we windscreen wiper the ankle. It doesn't have to look like the hand. We're actually windscreen wiper the foot rather than the ankle. Keep the knee back and keep it lifted. Keep the chest up. And circle through. Nice. Inhale, take the hands, cross the wrists, right over left. Reach the arms up. And as you exhale, open up through. Take hold of the arms, the hands behind you. Peel the hands away and lift the chest up. Drop the hands to the floor. Left leg steps back, right leg stays forward. From here, we're going to inhale, turn the palms, squeeze the back glute and take them up. As we exhale, take them behind again. Lift the chest, again, separate through the hands, like really pull the fingers apart. From here, tuck the back toes, press the toes into the ground, squeeze the pelvic floor, come all the way up to our lunge. Back heel drops, warrior two legs with these weird arms. Inhale, we slide the arms all the way up to the sky, and exhale, they come to the sides. Inhale, we open up. Exhale, right arm over left, eagle the arms. Inhale, we open up. Exhale, left over right, lift the elbows. Inhale, take the arms long. Exhale, arms come down, hands come down. Turn the feet so we're facing the long end. Keep the back upright. And then turn the right foot out. And come towards the right, coming to skating out. You are welcome to lift that left toe off. Coming forward into the center and then to the other side. Inhaling as we rise and exhaling as we come down. So we're also changing the feet. That front bent knee is in line with the toe. So as you come up, you Think about changing the orientation of the foot. Last one. And then walk the hands back into the center, walk back to the start, and exhale, find your way into down dog. Walk back, hands back, and have a little hover here. From here, we're going to come back into down dog and step the left leg through, right knee down. We're going to inhale as we take the arms up and exhale as they come behind. Fingers pulling apart, chest is spreading, lift the arms up. And then from here, tuck the back toe, press into the back foot and lift up, lovely. Turn the back heel down, warrior two. Inhale as you lift the arms and exhale, arms come wide. From here, hands down. Press back those weird hands. Inhale, they come to the side. Exhale, left over right, eagle. Press the elbows away, keep the back and neck lifted. Inhale as you open. Exhale, right over left. Round through the upper back, press away. Inhale as you come all the way open. Exhale, hands come in, toes are turned. I'm going to face you so you can see what we're doing. So same again, maybe this time a little bit lower. As we exhale, we're going to come across to the right, and as we inhale to come up. Exhale over to the left, inhale to come up. So the foot that we're going closest to is in line with the knee, and you're welcome to, just as before, take the heel up. You're more than welcome evenly, crikey, it's not even morning for me. You're more than welcome to keep that foot down though. Either way, we're going to stay to the right, lift the torso up, set the shoulders back. Try and take the torso up a little bit higher. Last breath. Slide the way up. Over to the other side. Knees in line. Brilliant, torso is up. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, hips lift. And exhale, down dog. A little bit of an option here just to get the juices flowing. You can stay in your down dog here and bend and straighten the knees, hovering at the bottom. Or it might be that you want to have a little play. Take the right leg out, bend the left knee, and take little hops. So really little hops. If you are taking those little hops, you can practice taking the leg a little bit forward and then a little bit back. Make this one your last one on this side. Change legs. Take the other leg up, three-legged dog. Bend that knee. Pop. And then knees come all the way down. Take the weight off. And then we're going to make our way into plank, and from there onto our belly. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Knees stay down, or knees can be up. Either way, in your plank, just have a little bit of a shift and a little bit of a sway. So belly is staying active, we're just having a little bit of an explore. So if you're doing this with your feet up, moving through the feet. And then dropping the knees. Exhaling, dropping the belly. So again, we're thinking about that sideways position, which is not just sideways, it's normally folded. So we're going to give a little bit of space to the front of the belly, and we're going to stay in Sphinx, forearms down, and then active through the fingers. So press through the tops of the fingers, and then pull them towards you. So press through the fingers and pull the fingers towards you as you lift your head, rolling the shoulders down. And again, if you feel any little pockets of little pull lines of resistance, just as we've been doing, feel free to work into them. Exhale, elbows bend, arms wide. Take your hands behind you, palms facing. Press the pubic bone down and lift the legs and the chest off. Nice, head stays in alignment. Arms are high, lift them even higher, and then look to your left. As you inhale, head forward. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, head forward. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the chin. Soften through. One more round with a little bit more extra. Inhale, Locust Shalabhasana. Palms face each other. Feet lift. From here, we're going to exhale, look to the left. As we inhale, look forward, we're going to try and get a little bit more lift through the legs. Inhale, look forward, lift. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, look forward and lift. Exhale to the left. Inhale, look forward and lift. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press all the way back up and then shake the hips down into Child's. Reset the body in Child's. And then you've got about 90 seconds that are entirely your own. So you choose how you want to spend 90 seconds. Now it might be that you want to be in Shavasana and rest. It might be that it's time for your meditation practice. It might be that you want to take this last minute in a different position. So I'm going to be quiet. So your time with me is finished, but that doesn't mean that you can't carry on with whatever you're doing. Thank you for sharing your morning with me, and I shall see you again soon.